I'm Jim Irvin, the president of Lions Clubs International, and I have a message that I want to share with you today about an important resource that's available to all of you in your community. Our vision for the young people in the 21st century is to give them life skills where that they will be able to make safe choices, to understand the importance of community service, giving them an opportunity to become productive, caring citizens in our society. When we think about the programs that are available, there's not a better program in America than Scouting. It gives them an opportunity at an early age to learn basic life skills.
The things that the boys are able to get out of Scouting that they cannot get out of other youth activities is skills that they can use for life.
Lots of outdoor activities that they would not get from other school programs.
It's a program that allows young men to explore things like camping, knot tying.
There's a very nicely defined program. You do these particular things, you get it. You get a merit badge. You do some rank advancement and so forth. And I think for boys this age, that's really important.
And one of the values that I see in it is the fact that both the Lions and the Scouts get to associate with people of different ages.
Scouting is more than just worthwhile. It fills a vacuum that schools, churches, and other units don't.
One of the things I think the Scouting program really has to offer is it allows each Scout to explore his own potential.
The values of our young people today are different than the values as we grew up because our parents taught us that community service was a way of life. Today, young people are much more involved. The world is much more complex and changing right before their very eyes. And they need programs that are truly valuable to them in helping to make the right choices.
I think it develops character. I think that they learn to get along with other people. I think some of the things that they learn, the Scouts make them better citizens.
I remember my experiences when I was a Scout and learning some great values, and I have come to see that in the Lions, the same values are valued. Such values as honesty, integrity, trustworthiness.
We teach patriotism, which I think is so important, and the Lions, of course, are very patriotic.
Scouting is well known for its character education efforts in teaching these values and skills, and the Lions have a code of ethics, and we have a code of principles that pretty much match what Scouting is all about.
Well, basically the principles of Scouting go right in hand with Lionism.
We are training our boys to be useful citizens, and that dovetails into their goals of producing better citizens and reaching out to the youth in the community.
And I believe that Scouting is one of the very few ways today that young men and women can learn what this is all about.
We believe that leadership development is a lifetime process. When they learn at a young age many leadership skills that they'll carry with them throughout their entire life, because there's no question that they are the future of the world. And it's our responsibility as Lions, as Scout leaders, to give them an opportunity to be good leaders.
The children we teach today are the leaders of tomorrow and are the future Lions Club members of tomorrow.
Leaders responsible to their community, and that's what Lions Club's about, and it's also what Cub Scouting, Boy Scouting, and adventure programs are about.
Personally, I was involved in Scouting, Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts. I attained my Eagle Scout, and the first thing I looked for was joining the Lions Club because they were our chartering organization when I was in Scouting. It's a fantastic way to go.
By being involved with the Scouting program and the Venture program, it's your only chance to get to know these kids that are of the age that are going to be filling the future of the Lions Clubs that are out there.
I would like to think that the Scouting units are our ticket to the future, and I think we need to pay attention to them and share what we have learned and the values of Lionism with the Scout.
The success that we've had as Lions Clubs is in our motto, "We serve." It really means that men and women in our communities are finding ways to improve the quality of life for our young people and for people that are most in need in those communities around the world.
I think scouting units will fit into the program of Lionism through service to the community, helping others, and looking for needs that are not met by any other organization.
I think maybe in Boy Scouting you learn a lot of things, and one of the main things you learn is to care for others.
The common goal is to help those that need help.
Because of their training and scouting, their devotion to service fits right in with our motto.
Well, the motto of the Lions, "We serve," sort of says it all. The motto of the Scouts, "Be prepared," it goes hand in glove with that, I think.
I think it's time that our local Lions Club realize the value of going back to those basics and getting more involved in scouting again so that they can start our young people out at an early age, and then that will be a way by which we can move them up into other Lions programs.
I know the Lions Club is extremely interested in furthering development of youth, and I think the Scout program is ideal for that.
The Lions motto is "We serve," and scouting allows us to affect over 100 young men with our donations. It helps build a stronger community here.
We also do some activities with the Lions Club. We help them out with their annual barbecue every year, and generally try to be available for them when they need something.
We bring that enthusiasm, that energy into our club, which is nice, to help us with service projects that we actually learned in our scouting experience.
They do a better job overall than a lot of the chartered units. For instance, the school do not have the funds and do not have the volunteers.
If you have a strong chartering organization such as the Lions Club, it really helps the troop committee run the program, and it, as a scoutmaster's job, it makes it so much easier when you've got that kind of backup.
Within our Lions Club, scouting is seen as an outreach program in that we do gain members from the parents of these boys, from scout leaders as their children grow older.
A Boy Scout could easily become a great Lions Club member.
I think the benefits that we receive are very worthwhile and much exceed the effort that we put into it.
The Lions motto is "We serve," and I think this is basically one of the ways that a Lions Club can serve by chartering a scout troop or a cub pack.
I certainly would give a gold star to any organization, whether it's a Lions Club or not, who would undertake chartering a unit, a scout unit, as a project, because I can't think of anything that is more worthwhile or does more for young people.
But it's been some really good quality time that I've spent with my children in scouting, and I love it. I love the concept of scouting.
Chartering a scouting unit is just a natural extension of what we're doing with youth and for youth in our community.
Scouting and Lions go together.
And I can think of no better way for Lions clubs worldwide to meet the need for youth outreach than by chartering a scouting unit.
Wonderful adventures, great times with my kids. And so it's been far more than I expected.
I think it's very worthwhile for any Lions Club to charter a scout unit.
It's a great way for you to know these folks and show them what kind of program you have to offer.
If you want to make a difference in your community, the way to do it is charter a scouting unit, whether it be Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, or Venture. Venture that includes boys and girls. It is your way that you can make a major difference in your community.
As the president of Lions Clubs International this year and moving ourselves into a new century of service, I think that scouting and Lionism has a tremendous opportunity to work together. And I hope that all of the Lions Clubs and the people that are listening here today will really look at what we can do together. And when the scouting people call to provide a program for your Lions Club or want to sit down and talk about it, that you'll take the time to really find out what the two programs can do for your community. You know, Margaret Mead said that when we save our children, we save ourselves. And I believe that Lions and scouting working together can help save our children.